Hi guys, it's Alexa here with Kelowna now, and I'm here with Kelsey from Destination Osoyoos, and we are here to talk about something super exciting that is coming soon to Osoyoos, and this is their third year running this festival, and it's a little spicy and cold, so I'm excited to learn more, and yeah, let's get it started. So maybe for people that don't know much about Destination Osoyoos, Kelsey, can you give a little, 15 seconds of who you are?
For sure. So I'm Kelsey Scagnetti. I have been with the organization for about 8 years in all sorts of roles, but most recently, the last few years as marketing manager. So I get to have lots of fun promoting this beautiful destination. And so we are the official destination marketing and management organization for Osoyoos. And a lot of that role involves promoting the area to drive visitation to our local tourism stakeholders and businesses.
Amazing. So we have a fun festival. It's called the South Okanagan Fire and Ice Festival.
Yes.
So I know that there is a big gala and it's on November 23rd, but maybe can you talk about that's not just a one day thing and what dates we're looking at?
For sure. So this is actually going into our third year for the South Okanagan Fire and Ice Festival. Just a little bit of history. We did start this initially with our own organization, so Destination Osoyoos, in partnership with the Oliver Tourism Association, who is the DMO for Oliver, and the Osoyoos Indian Band as well. And so that started in 2022. We really grew the fest from a 1 week festival for the last couple of years. Now, this year we are looking at 2 weeks. So, starting on November 22nd, running until December 8th. So, tons of events happening throughout SES and all of our communities.
Amazing. Can you tell people, like, let's say you can't attend for 2 weeks. Can you do day passes? How do I go about finding how I maybe can pick and choose what I want to be a part of?
For sure. So we don't have day passes, but each event is sort of its own entity. So you can definitely pick and choose if you want to go to a culinary event. We've got lots of long table dinners happening at some of our wineries that are fire and ice themed. We have the gala event, as you mentioned, as well, which is at Spirit Ridge Resort. So that's a ticketed event. Lots of free family friendly events as well. A couple of community light ups and some winery open houses. So we do have our website with the full list of events at southokanaganfireandice.com, so people can check that out and sort of pick and choose which dates they want to come visit the area.
Yeah, so maybe this was brought before your time, but maybe not because you've been there for 8 years. So you've been a part of it for the last 3 years. What made you guys decide to host this? Like, is there a background or how did this beautiful fire and ice festival come to life?
Yeah, so many people, especially visitors from outside of the region, know Osoyoos and Oliver and the South Okanagan as the fun in the sun summer destination. We definitely take pride in, having our lakes and hot weather and lots to do in the high season. But we have so much to offer in the winter as well. And so we really wanted to showcase the community in a different season. There's just so much happening between the two communities and lots of winery events and things like that. Still lots to do throughout the fall and winter.
What is your favorite activity? What is something that you look forward to every year?
I mean, wine tasting is definitely top of the list, I think,
Yeah.
for many people, myself included. So, yeah, and there's still tons of wineries opening for the winter, and it's a great time to do holiday shopping as well. That's what I love to do because my family loves wine as well. It just makes it nice and easy. So, yeah.
And do you dress up? I see at the gala have you seen like crazy outfits? Like do people get like almost like Halloween, but you're dressing up either as like fire and ice or a combination?
Yes, so for the gala on November 23rd at Spirit Ridge, for sure, costumes are definitely encouraged. Not a requirement, but definitely encouraged. We had so many people dress up last year, either as fire, ice, or kind of a combination of both. And there will be some prizes for each category. So we will have a top prize for the ice costume and the fire
And the
costume.
fire.
So, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Amazing. Do little kids get dressed up too or
So for the gala, just
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
adults
right.
only
Just an
being a
adult.
wine fest.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, definitely would dress warm for the other
Yeah.
community events just because they are outside. So yeah, wear your hats and gloves.
So obviously the breweries and the wineries, are they all local? Are they like a combination of the Okanagan, Oliver, and Osoyoos? Or can you talk a little bit more about, yeah, like the culinary experience?
For sure. So for the gala event, all of the wine, spirits, and beer will be local to the South Okanagan. So sort of Okanagan Falls down through Oliver and Osoyoos. From the culinary side, so the fire and ice themed bites will be done by Chef Murray at Spirit Ridge and his culinary team there. There's an oyster bar as well that's going to be put on by
Yum.
Codfathers out of Kelowna. So definitely some fun food and wine pairings going on throughout the evening.
So, is there with the ticket, do you get a hotel room or do you recommend also, yeah, make sure you get your stay so you can enjoy, I mean, Spirit Ridge. I love going to Spirit Ridge. It's so like I'm in Kelowna. It's only, like an hour and a bit away, and I love that they're dog friendly. Um,
Yeah.
and you can
Yeah.
bring, and they have a little kitchenette so you can, also have that while you're there. And they have fireplaces and it's just amazing.
For sure. So right now, on until November 8th, you can book a special room rate directly through Spirit Ridge. And so that's on the website as well through
Amazing.
our stay and play packages. For sure, it's definitely a beautiful resort to stay at, and the pool is still open and heated. So you can enjoy a little pool
Enjoy. Yeah.
time outside and explore the area. In addition to that, we do also have two other properties that are doing some accommodation specials throughout the entirety of the festival. So that's the Richter Pass in Osoyoos and the Cactus Tree Inn in Oliver, offering 50% off room nights, which
Wow.
is great. And so that's from November 23rd until December 8th. Really good time to take advantage and come for a staycation if you're, local to the region or traveling from Vancouver, Calgary, wherever you're coming from.
So do you think this year is going to be like usually in events world or festival world, you kind of get bigger and better each year.
Mhm.
Did you guys add a lot of new stuff or can people expect similar experiences if they have been?
Yeah, there's definitely some new events happening and, definitely getting bigger and better each year. So there's a number of wineries that are doing winter and wine country events through the Osoyoos Oliver Winery Association. Lots of open houses, lots of ticketed events where they've got, petting zoos and Christmas crafts and things like that.
Amazing.
We have a ton of workshops happening that are more holiday themed. And then a couple of newer events this year. We've got culinary wise a long table dinner at Miradoro, which is fire and ice themed, which is really great on December 3rd. And then Maverick Estate Winery is also doing a fire and ice themed intimate dinner series. So yeah, each year we definitely build up the events a little bit more and more.
Well, I love it because I find that sometimes, the fall and the winter feel very long, especially in Canada.
Mhm.
So you made a great point. Like Osoyoos, Okanagan, it's beautiful during the
Mhm.
summer, but it is the warmest place in Canada, were we saying?
Yes, exactly. So we still get snow. Do want to
Yeah.
clarify,
Yeah.
more so at this time of year. It's in the hills, which is great because we're also gearing up for ski season later next month. But yeah, so still a little chilly, but we are the warmest destination in Canada.
Yeah, which is so nice. I love Osoyoos. I have memories of just going to Osoyoos for years and years every summer, and I just have a soft spot for Osoyoos. So if people are listening and you've never been to Osoyoos, it is nice to go kind of off season. I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
the festival will be busy, but you just get that extra experience sometimes when our industry can be really busy and people don't have the time to give or talk to you about everything because they're dealing with a lot of people. And it's a very special place, kind of magical. We are pretty lucky to live in this region. So I encourage you to even just go check out the website. And yeah, maybe you don't want to go all 2 weeks, but it's a short drive for, Kamloops, Penticton. They're, I mean, that's amazing that they're giving that of a deal on those rates for hotels and stuff. So awesome. Is there anyone you want to shout out, or any musicians or anything that you can think of that also might get people excited to attend?
Yeah, one of the biggest aspects of the event as well is that we will be having a Indigenous cultural artisan market at the Incomeep
Ooh,
Desert Cultural Center, and so that will be the same day as the gala event. So it's great for people to be able to attend both. The artisan market will be happening more in the afternoon, and then of course the gala is in the evening. So that's really wonderful. They did that last year at the cultural center, and there was tons of Indigenous artisans making
love that.
beautiful crafts, and just really great to be able to get a head start on your holiday shopping
Yes.
and keep it local too. Lots of local artisans. So,
Yes, everything. I support support local when you can. It's very
mhm.
easy to go online and just shop, but there's something special about, picking up that piece that you know that someone, it's one of a kind, and it's just more special to give. Um, Amazing. Awesome. Okay, Kelsey. Well, I look forward to attending something this year because I've never been. I never really heard of it until a few weeks ago, and I think it's super cool. There's nothing more fun than, yeah, cozy, that fire and ice feel. And again, our culinary and our wineries, we are so lucky, and I love fall tasting, and I've done a little wine tasting in the winter time, but I guess that's where when you have more iced wine, and I guess they have the iced wine all year round, but
Yeah, so not too many wineries down here do ice wine, but actually, it's funny that you mentioned because Incomeep Cellars will be offering a special ice wine tasting throughout the festival, which is something that they typically don't do. So,
okay.
yeah, there's just a few more reasons to come down. And like you were mentioning before, especially in terms of the wineries, but even our restaurants and shops, it is a bit of a quieter time of year, which makes the setting a little bit more intimate. So, our businesses are really, happy to spend a lot more time with you, especially from the education side and walking through wines and things like that. So really nice time to visit.
Amazing. Well, thank you for spending some time with us to share more about the fire and ice. And yeah, like I said, I'm excited to see people dressed up and attend this year, and hopefully get more people from the Kelowna side to go and support. What's your favorite winery down there?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
True.
No, I'm joking. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely partial to quite a few
Yeah.
wineries. One of them that holds my heart is Moon Cursor, but a little
So
biased
cool.
because my husband is the winemaker there. So
Oh, I
I sort of
love
have
that.
to say that
You
he
have to
came.
say that. You have to say
Yeah.
that. They
But
are
we have
awesome.
so many great
Yeah.
wineries down here. It just really, yeah, depends on what mood I'm in.
Yeah, I know. And it's kind of crazy because every time I visit a Soyuz, I'm like, I'm gonna be able to say I've gone to them all, but it's always fun. There's
Yeah,
always something new, or even when you go back to those same spots, it's always just a new experience, or yeah, like right now they have certain things that they're pulling out extra for you.
for sure. Yeah, definitely a slightly different experience depending on what season you go, even. So, especially being regional, if you're regional, nice to come down a few times and check things out. And there's so many wineries, it's almost impossible to get to them all. So, you definitely have to plan
Yeah.
multiple trips.
Amazing. Well, thank you for spending your time with us, and I look forward to attending and, I mean, enjoy the warmest place in Canada.
For sure. Haven't pulled out the winter coat just yet.
Well,
So,
there you go. See, I have. It's crazy how
very
much the
good.
temperature even is a little bit different from Osoyoos and Kelowna. Like, we're neighbors, but
Yeah, usually a
it
few
just
degrees at least.
it
So,
has that
yeah,
desert feeling.
yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for those, we'll put all the links into this article, but I encourage you to go check it out. And if you're just curious and learn more, and if you can attend, it sounds like it's an annual thing that Destination Osoyoos is putting on. So, yeah, go check it out and have hopefully a fun fire and ice experience. Bye,
Awesome.
Kelsey.
Thanks
Thanks for
so
your
much.
time.
Yep. Bye now.